Hello, it's Henry again, and yet another retrospective video. This was done in 2009 when I made a 5-day trip to the Achray campground in Algonquin Park, east side. And one day I paddled out of Grand Lake all the way over to the Barron Canyon, through the canyon and back home again in one day. The primary aim of this trip was to explore the canyon, and it was magnificent. I hope you enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making the trip. Thank you for watching.
For almost 20 years, I had heard about the deep canyon in the eastern part of Algonquin Park that had 100-meter high rock walls on both sides and was comparatively narrow, maybe only 50 meters across. This canyon went on for about 3 kilometers, maybe even 4, so I was anxious to get a chance to go see it. It took me until 2009 to get there, but it was worth the wait. The first segment of my trip through the Barron Canyon started at the Achray campground and proceeded through Grand Lake, and then the very short portage into Stratton Lake, and then along the length of Stratton Lake. The day started off very cloudy and the weather forecast was for rain. As a consequence, I prepared for that with my clothing and my equipment.
So ahead of us is the first portage that will lead us into Stratton Lake, and behind us in the distance is the Achray campground where I was staying for this 5-day trip.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes
The next segment of my trip to the Barron Canyon took me through a number of smaller lakes to get to the entrance of the canyon. Most impressively, on the portage to High Falls Lake, there was a waterfall along the portage that was extremely impressive, as well as the Brigham Chute just before the beginning of the canyon. So this is a little steep rapid. It's actually quite steep. That goes between Stratton, which is where I'm now, and St. Andrews Lake, which is below. We'll have another look at it, but it's quite impressive when you come by it, but I have to watch so I it doesn't get in the wrong place here. So we'll have another look in a few seconds. And here's the portage that goes around it. So we get out over here and walk over those rocks with the canoe and stuff. So we just portage into St. Andrews Lake from Stratton Lake, and this is what it looks like. And so far the weather, which was forecast to be complex today, is shaping up beautifully. The beautiful blue sky coming in here on the right. Let's hope it stays, and we'll go have a look at this waterfall. This was the view around again, and then behind me here is where we came out on the portage, and we'll see the sign. That's the path, as you can see there. So here we come up on the flow between the two lakes. And it just looks like it's just a straight rapid leading down, very short, maybe about 50 meters, maybe a little bit more. And it's a very nice little flow. And you'll see it as we go by. We're going to get deflected here a little bit. So, great blue heron flying up there. There you go. There's the water course from below. And we have another sentinel here, our resident seagull. So this is a waterfall between St. Andrews and High Falls Lake. Very impressive, right on the portage. There's a really steep rapid here, lots of little cascades in addition to this. Very impressive. Lots of bugs.
The final cascade of that whole series, right onto High Falls Lake. And this is really a pretty spectacular set of cascades here. Far, in my view, impressive compared to what I saw yesterday.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
The Barron Canyon is a spectacular 4-kilometer long, 100-meter deep chasm cut through the northeast part of Algonquin Park. I waited 20 years to get here, and it was every bit as spectacular as I ever thought it would be. So here we are at what is probably the front door to the canyon, and you can see we're just drifting down here now. So we'll explore this nice and carefully the next little while. Well, we're inside the canyon right now, and it's amazing. This is really spectacular in here. Well worth the time to get here. It's taken me about 4 hours, maybe a little more, to get here. But these walls are sheer and they're high, for at least for Ontario. As you can see, the inclination, there's the top of it. I'm not zoomed in at all here, and you can see how surreal this is. So that's pretty impressive, and it just keeps on going, as you can see down here in the distance. last thing I expected to see in the canyon. It's just a spectacular sight here. You have about 4 kilometers of a waterway that's perhaps slightly wider than this, maybe somewhere in 70 meters wide, and 100-meter cliffs on both sides. It's pretty amazing, and it goes on and on and on, and very, very impressive. So it took me 20 years to get here, and it's been certainly worth it. The trip from Achray in here takes, right now I've gone about 16 and a half, probably on the water, so perhaps 17, 18 in total. So I got to turn around and do that over again to get home. So it'll be a good day, which is part of the plan anyway. And really nice weather so far, very little wind, so it's just been a matter of paddling to get there and not to have to fight it. So that's been really nice. And the waterproof bag's working great, the canoe and the new paddle, and we're all good. It's just been a first-class day. The portages are in good shape. There's typical up and down and some rock, but nothing out of control anyway, and all of that. So it's just been a really interesting day. You know, lots of pictures and certainly some wonderful memories from this remarkable site here. It's supposed to be raining today, and the thunderstorms and so on. So far it's been very, very nice, so we've been very fortunate, so that's nice too. Anyhow, I guess that's it from the Barron Canyon. After enjoying the canyon thoroughly and having my lunch, I then had the daunting task of paddling all the way back to Achray. Remember that it is not simply a 19-kilometer paddle. There are many portages along the way. The biggest concern I had was the wind that might be up on Lake Stratton, as it is very narrow. However, the trip back was uneventful, and I had a thoroughly enjoyable day.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that she'll take it into her side.
On High Falls Lake, I've got this lake, and then the next one, which is St. Andrews, and then another one into Stratton, and another short portage into Grand, which is a short paddle. So something like 8 to 10K left. And it's been a great day through the canyon and all the rest. The weather is still holding, and it's a bit warm and lots of bugs and all that kind of stuff, but that's what makes it fun. I've had a great day, and here we are. It's just, you know, I'm up around 27 or so kilometers now, and I'm holding together pretty good, so it's kind of nice. Anyhow, I gotta go. Too many bugs. Bye-bye.